Hello and welcome to DXB today, and we could not be more excited. It's officially outdoor season and there is just so much stuff to do all over the UAE every single day.
That's absolutely right, and tonight we're going to be sharing some of our favourite destinations in the city that you can tick off your bucket list before the end of the year.
Yep, and we've got everything from food to family-friendly activities and so much more. There's something for everyone. So if you want to explore Dubai a little bit more, stick around as we let you in on some of our favorite spots right here. So
I don't want to let everybody in on our favourite spot.
because then everyone's going to go there.
Yeah, no, that is true actually. But my goodness, there's been so many places around the city highlighted on DXB today over the last 12 months.
What was your favourite one, Katie Overy?
Oh my goodness. So, by the way, I love the Green Planet and all the new outside area there, because I'd never been to the Green Planet, which is so bad, isn't it? And we actually had a lot of chefs on, so I've been making a long list of restaurants I need to eat at. And I'm quite happy.
It's funny you bring up the Green Planet, because I was just gonna make a joke being like, it's outdoor season, why would you go to the Green Planet? But they do have the outdoor park now, and they've made it all festive for the Christmas period as well.
Oh.
Which is more for the kids, so I don't know why I know about that, but I do know about that. But I'm just really excited for the fact there's so much to do outdoor.
Yeah.
So there's like lots of hiking going on in Fujairah and in Dubai, lots of trips to Hatta Dam, of course, and lots of, did you hear Secret Beach was closed temporarily?
No.
I was going to be like a lot of time at the beach, and I usually go to Secret Beach, but it has been closed temporarily, but we don't know why, because it actually doesn't fall under Dubai municipality.
Oh, well, that was a lot of information you just gave us there.
Louis, what about you?
No, I was actually looking forward to Hatta because I know they've really been developing that, right? There's a lot of adventure activities, not just for adults like us, but for the whole family. So.
I like the way you included me in the adult conversation.
Yeah, me too.
But also as well, I don't know if it's just me because all three of us have lived in the UAE for a long time, but I've just found that so many more people are actually exploring further out. They're actually going outside. It's not your brunches and your boat parties and the normal thing that you kind of do in the city when you move here the first year or two. People are actually exploring the city even more.
I mean, I recently did a self-drive boat tour, which I really need to recommend to everybody.
Say that again, what did you do?
Self-drive boat tour. Basically, they teach you how to ride the boat. Very quickly, they explain, this is your throttle, this is how you stop it, this is how you go, and that's your steering wheel. And then they're like, follow me. And I thought it was going to be quite reserved little looking around. No, you go really fast out and you check out all the cool things. You see Burj Al Arab.
Yep.
You see
Ain
Atlantis.
Dubai. Oh.
You see Ain Dubai, and then you make it all the way back, 90 minutes. I recommend it. You should do it.
Look, that actually sounds so good. Well, we have got so many activities that we have covered, obviously, in the last 12 months, and we are going to be kicking off our recommended list right now. So we're going to be talking about the underwater adventures in the region, and they are something to look out for. So next time you're feeling daring, go check out the world's deepest pool, Deep Dive Dubai, to explore the underwater world. It is absolutely incredible down there, but we sent Amy. Here she is.
I'm here at Deep Dive Dubai, where I'm about to embark on an incredible journey to explore this state-of-the-art facility. So before I go for my dive, I'm lucky enough to have a chat with Director Jared Jablonski of Deep Dive Dubai. Thank you so much for joining me.
It's really a pleasure. We're really excited to have you here and can't wait to see how you engaged at the Sunken City.
I know, I can't wait. So tell me a little bit about Deep Dive Dubai and who is it for exactly?
And Deep Dive Dubai is really for everybody. It's a world-class academy dedicated to diving excellence. It's a perfect place for people to begin, enhance, and develop their connection to the underwater world. And really, we have something for everyone here. So whether you're a complete non-diver, about 40% of the people that visit here have never been diving at all. So we're their first experience, and that's a real privilege for us to be able to introduce people to such a dynamic and interesting underwater environment, especially as we love diving so much.
So I'm about to go for my dive. What is it that I'll be able to experience in Deep Dive Dubai?
Here at Deep Dive, we've really focused a lot of energy to try to cater to a variety of people with different levels of experience. We have pretty much everything somebody could want. For the average diver or the new diver, let's say in your case, we have a lot of things that are placed in the shallow water, so we can progressively move you from a shallow ramp that's only 1 meter deep into an area that's about 3 meters deep, and then progressively deeper as you're comfortable. And throughout, we've really dedicated ourselves to safety for you and anyone that visits the area. We always have multiple multiple safety divers on deck preparing and witnessing everyone. We have always at least one guide with an individual in the water at a given time period. We have 56 cameras throughout the facility so we can monitor every activity for the safety divers on deck.
Now I can't wait to jump in the pool and try out a dive at Deep Dive Dubai.
All right, let's go do it.
Goodness, Amy, kind of jealous about that one. That looks fun. Now, if your idea of a perfect holiday activity includes snorkeling, then you don't need to travel anywhere, because I'm sure there are a lot of snorkeling activities right here in Dubai.
That's right, we just watched that amazing Deep Dive Dubai. Do you think that would be like just different from a traditional scuba diving experience, or do you think it would be better?
Well, so I'm not a big fan of being inside the sea itself. I don't like this. I lived in the UAE for 2 years before I even went in the sea.
Oh, wow.
Literally swimming,
Okay.
anything. But apparently people absolutely love it in Deep Dive Dubai, because yes, of course, the nature is amazing, but it's actually, they've created, as you saw, that whole underwater city. It's
Exactly,
insane.
and there's no chance of any fish.
Are there not fish in there?
There's
No
no
worry
fish in
about sharks eating you, that's the thing.
Definitely not.
You're safe.
Do you know what? I'm not afraid of sharks. It's whales I'm afraid of.
So random.
I know.
You're scared of whales?
It doesn't matter. Let's talk about it off air.
I mean, we're talking about underwater enjoyment in general, and I think, you know, one of the best ones has to be swimming with dolphins in Atlantis. If you've had the privilege of doing that, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, I think there's, as you say, there's so much to do. There's so much nature. Snorkeling, I'm okay with.
Yes.
I can do snorkeling. Did that in the Philippines. That was lovely. I've done it here in Dubai. Yeah, the Philippines. I've done it back in Dubai. No, it's all good fun. I love
What
it.
about wakeboarding?
Yes, I'm
Flyboarding?
Wakeboarding.
Fly fishing?
Wakeboarding, I went up on the wakeboard once, fell over, and I've never been able to get up again.
Oh,
All right, well, incredible. So if you're on the lookout for the best panoramic view, the Turtle Beach at the Royal Beach Hotel is the right spot for you. Lane went down into the sea to swim with turtles with ocean photographer Jonathan Greenway. Take a look at this.
Now, whether you live in Dubai or you're just visiting, there is one thing you absolutely need to do, and that is embrace the sea. So I've come to Fujairah for the day to meet someone who is very passionate about ocean life, but has also merged his business of photography together with it. And one of the best activities you need to do is snorkeling. So, Jonathan Greenway,
good morning.
how are you, man?
Thank you so much for joining
Very
me.
good to see you. So tell me more about the difference between snorkeling and diving, because I've been diving. But snorkeling, I don't know, is it good?
Oh, absolutely. Well, this is a more simplified version. Scuba diving, we're going to take pressurized air with us. With this, it's much quieter. We don't need the cylinders, there's no bubbles. You can get closer to the animals. It's much simpler and anyone can do it.
Fantastic. So tell me more about this massive camera you've got, man.
I have got an Aquatic Sportizing with a Canon R5 inside it with my GoPro on top. Shooting stills with this, and we'll shoot video with this at the same time.
Oh, fantastic, man. So when it comes to like conservation and sea life and really trying to preserve things that we have here in the UAE, how does this contribute to that?
Well, I found that through photography you can show people how beautiful our marine life really is. It's so easy to just look at the surface and not see what's actually going on, but if we can bring that to everybody and show them how beautiful this place is in the UAE really is, I think that's very important.
So how have you merged your business of photography into this like snorkeling excursion? How did that come together?
Well, it was actually a funny story. I used to do this thing where I just look for places with the satellites, and I was having a look in one evening and I had a look at found this beautiful reef with the satellite, and I was like, we need to drive out there. So we jumped in the car, packed our stuff in, found the spot, we're sitting down looking at it, jumped in the water and saw this huge amount of turtles. I really didn't expect to see so much sea life here.
But what other kind of marine life is there and what we should be caring about as well?
We have huge amounts of tropical fish. There's lots of stingrays. There's the parrotfish all over the reef here. A little bit further down, just by the mountains there, you already start to get basking sharks, whale sharks.
And this is what I'm saying, I know about, as I said, diving and stuff like that. I've done a little bit of snorkeling in Barbados, where I'm from, but this is going to be a complete new experience for me and I'm very excited. Thank you for sharing this with everyone.
And thanks so much for joining me.
Cool, man. So, should we go, man? Let's do this.
Let's do it, let's get kitted.
All right, brother.
All right, so we're going to be swimming with the turtles today. To get ourselves a little bit closer to them, to interact with them and not stress them out, and also you want to obviously get close to them.
So Jonathan, I saw it from a distance, now we are so close to this amazing rock. What is it, where are we?
This is called Deba Rock. As you can see, there's a lot of, in these dark patches here, there's a whole lot of reef growing around here. The amounts of tropicals growing, living in this place is amazing. There's a lot of nice, beautiful color corals. There's the purple and the red corals up here. Been seeing some small black-tipped reef sharks off the side there. They're very small, don't worry, we're not on the menu. It's also a great space for the turtles. They migrate from that side back to this rock all the time. We see them hanging off the back there, sometimes on the shallow spots as well. It's an amazing spot for scuba diving and for free diving.
Perfect. All right, let's do it, man.
Cool, let's go.
Yes. Mate, that was so cool, man. Thank you so much, man. What an experience. What an experience.
What a day in the water.
Man, you can just see so much. It's just fantastic. You can see it on TV or you can see it in real life. I choose the latter, and you should too. Jonathan, big up.
Lucky goose Lane Redmond is going down there swimming with the turtles. Right, another destination that you shouldn't miss out on this season is Aventura Parks. It's the largest zipline park in the region. It is brilliant. We sent Khaled down there to see what he could experience firsthand.
Are you looking for something fun, not just for kids, also for adults? Challenge yourself mentally and physically. Aventura is the place to be. Come and join me on the park and let's see what adventure we can get on. Today here, I'm going to be on an adventure and I'm with the founder and managing director, Lena. It's a pleasure having you with us. And yeah, tell us about the park.
This park was created on 35,000 square meters of gaff tree forest, which is a beautiful national reserve in Dubai, and as you can see, it's all green around us. And we built this park because we wanted to bring nature, connection, and fun to families and children and couples alike, as well as to teens and students.
And as well, regarding everything is incorporated within the actual park. So like all the ropes are tied off to the actual trees. Can you tell us more about the trees itself?
So the trees it's a gaff tree forest, and the gaff tree is the oldest, is actually the national tree of the UAE. And this park is the oldest park in Dubai. And as Dubai grew, the national forest grew. And now we're sitting on about 5 kilometers square of national forest in the middle of Dubai with an amazing meal, or begin with an amazing meal, at our Café restaurant. It makes for an amazing experience with great impact and great fun.
Well, thank you so much, Lena. I can't wait to go and try some of these rides myself and be on an adventure. Thank you.
Thank you, Khaled.
Press the gold button, take it out, onto the magnet, press the other one, then onto the magnet.
Perfect.
Once you reach the platform, then we can step on the side. Then you need to transfer your carabiner to the next closest red magnet. So when you do zip line, always hold the one in the middle. Face forward, you can put your hands here and then you go. So when you land there, you need to grab the yellow handles.
Whew. Had a great time at Aventura. You can challenge yourself mentally and physically. Everything is safe. Just come and take the leap.
Well, I've oft said that Khaled looks like James Bond. Well, now he's acting like him as well. Stick around to DXB today because we're going to be knocking off more items from your bucket list across the region.